Alana. Good morning, good morning. We'll give it a minute. So if you're new at all, joining in, 2 blocks. And a strap. Your playlist is 10 bodies Kriya. Perfect. Good morning, good morning. So if you are new, you are welcome, always, always. I start every movement with modifications and then build from there. So always just make sure you find the version, the moment, the action that serves you best. A blanket is for your seat and your support. And if you're using the oils, center of the forehead, crown of the head, and then down the back of the neck and the wrists. And just what's remarkable is involving the oils in something that's so consistent, in particular the time of day and the location that you apply to. This consistency gives the oils all the more power. The same way if you take your vitamins at the same time of day, the body can begin to expect that surge of nutrients, of minerals at different times, at the same time. And so it begins to meter them out more consistently through the body. So similarly, if you use the oils at a daily level at the same time each day, they become more powerful. They work at an emotional and a physical, a chemical level. I'm going to warm my room. And we go. So this being our day 40, traditionally practices are done 40 days in a row. 40 days establishes a habit. 40 days allows a new habit to override older habits. As you come into today, just noticing what's changed. Right? What is different on this day versus the first time that we began these good 10 bodies of ours? It has been a remarkable 40 days at my end of the screen and culminated in a miraculous morning, which I am so grateful for. And it's due to you. This community, this consistency, this devotion will reward us. We are surrounded by a quality of astonishment and love. It's right there, and we're opening ourselves to it. Honoring worth. Thank you for this day of knowing our value. Expand my limits for accepting my majestic experience. Help me discover how I can be most useful, knowing that my significance is not rooted in my doing. Remove thoughts that I am burdensome or a hindrance to those around me, and that my gifts will not be appreciated. Help me create a meaningful life that brings dignity to my spirit and establishes trust with you that I'm on the right path. When I am dependent on others, let me seek self-sufficiency in order to keep my relationships in balance. Help me define the value of how I show up and what I contribute. Let me understand that contributions are not synonymous with currency, and lives are not measured in dollars. Help me to know and trust I am an extension of the great good in the world. Palms together, heart high. Ong Namo, I bow to everything outside of me, guiding me, healing me, holding me. Guru Dev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me, rising to meet it all 3 times with me. Inhale. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Roll your shoulders, roll your wrists, shake it out. We start the playlist at first touch and come to stand. Setting everything aside, feet wider than hips, sweep up. Drop your hands, tuck your chins, touch alternate shoulders, inhale up. And tuck just one chin. Inhale up, exhale down. Oh, and begin by closing your eyes and opening your belly. And your feet and your hands. And you start to move a little more fully through the body. Trust the repetition. Trust the repetition. Three, 2. Take your hands up high. Wag the tail, shake of the knees, and then widen down. Feel the front in front of you. Feel the back behind you. The floor beneath, the crown above. I am a soul. Release. We have a soul body. Stepping to the top of the mat, interlace your fingers and step your left foot back. Reach your hands up high, bending your right knee, opening. And then exhale, bring your hands down, straightening the front leg. Take your time. In and out. As it opens, it quickens. Up. A little to the right. Upright, step your left foot beside your right, bend your left elbow, right hand holds the left elbow, go up, drop your left heel into the floor, go to the right with your elbow and the left with your hips. Go down into the floor and release, stepping your right foot back, interlace your fingers, sweep up, bend the left knee. We begin in simple postures. Just clearing access to the joints, to the lines between the joints, to the lines between the organs, the lines between the ground and the sky. And then we move those lines, we flush them out, we invigorate them, we add the breath. Yes, and then the hands stay high, so slightly to the left, right hip wraps forward, right heel to the floor. Explore. Hip to heel, align. Hip to shoulder, align. Right hip forward, left hip back, and opening. Right foot steps up. Bend your right elbow. Left hand holds the elbow. Go up, over left, right heel into the floor. Upright, release wide, knees bend, soft, fold down. Step back. A dog. It's soft, the knees are soft, the hips are soft, the knees come down. If you choose, you're adding on. Add blocks if you choose. So ordinarily they're a modification, but today they take us a little further. They're going to open the shoulders if you're using them. Be wise. Hips back. Arms out long, palms open, armpits open, head drops. Good. To hands and knees, breathing in. To downward facing dog, breathing out. Hands, knees, and child, full. Into hands, knees, out to dog. And we add on, hands, knees, hips to heels, fold back. And then draw your hips up, hands wide, heart high. And back to child. Hands, knees, down dog. Now build that flow, posture to posture, to find a current through your body. At your pace, into your depth. It's in this moment that we check into the body. Where am I? What am I expecting? How am I moving? What's needed? Do I feel hurried? Do I feel impatient? Do I feel open? Do I feel welcome? Begin to move in accordance with what you require. We'll meet in child's pose. Pause, head heavy, arms long, hips to heels. To set your blocks aside and roll over on your back. The strap goes behind your knees, and then you hold the strap at the outside edge of your knees. Good. Draw your knees to your chest by bending your elbows wide. Pull your hips off the floor, press your heels up high as you extend your legs, arms straighten. And this is it. Just bend your elbows, pull your heels down, press your heels up, arms straighten. Exhale, bending. Inhale, press. Close your eyes. Begin to move in and out of that joint space, in and out through the length of your back, the length of your legs, the length of your arms. You could press the breath out of you and draw it back in, that your heels are some great bellows. Good. Heels high, point your right toes, flex your left. Point your left and flex your right. And move and move and move. Yes. Yes. All the way to the tips of your toes, all the way through the joints in your feet. Curl, flex your toes, make little fists. And let them go. Set your strap aside. Hands on shins. Shake out your feet. Good. Left leg long, left hand overhead. And back, hand to shin. Right hand overhead, right leg long. And hand to shin. Inhaling, exhaling. Close your eyes. Move from exactly 2 inches behind your belly button. Good. Work here or 2 legs long, 2 hands out wide. Inhale, opening, exhaling, closing. Work here or adding a twist, hands behind head, opposite elbow to opposite knee. And again, noticing if you've been at this every day, is there a greater ease, a strength through the center line of your body, a consistency? Let it hold you. Preparing for our stretch pose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet down, hands on thighs. Press the thighs away and the abdomen will open. Right knee into the chest. Left hand on thigh, press away. Work here, or right heel over knee, hold the outer heel, outer ankle, outer foot, and then draw the right knee down toward the floor. The left foot flat. Chest is broad. Your breath is long and smooth, all the way down into that right hip. Standing in your left foot, opening the left thigh. And change feet. So the right foot flat, right hand to thigh, left hand to shin, bring it in. And then heel over knee, hand to outer ankle, outer foot, draw your left knee down to the floor. Two feet down, setting a block between your knees. A block on the left-hand side, arms wide, hips up over to the right. Heels up. And your left knee falls to that block for support, or if you don't need it, set it aside. Inhale up into the center. Exhale, drop across. Be familiar and in the quiet. Find the beauty. Find the details. And cross, feel the twist. Thigh to the floor, left hand to right thigh, right hand wide. And sweep overhead. And then sweep wide and hand down toward the hips. And sweep wide, hand overhead. One more. Pausing with your right arm out wide. Stay. to the center. Feet flat. Take your block, put it to the right side, hips up and over to the left, and then the heels rise. Arms wide, drop your knees to the right-hand side, and then inhaling up. Block aside if you don't need it, and turn right through the center line. So you could empty the tension slowly from your body. Drop across. Keep your right knee down, stay. Right hand on your left thigh, stay. Left hand overhead. And then sweep wide and hand beside you. Inhaling, opening. And then sweep wide and down. And then reach wide. Dropping the left hand, left shoulder, dropping the thighs towards the block. The center line, right from the tail, through the belly, through the heart to the head. To center. If you started late, we start right here. Playlist is at Pavana. Pavana. Block gets set aside. Any adjustments for your stretch pose are absolutely welcome. Make it yours, make it right. Find your edge. Maybe today you dip in a little further, hands to shin. So this is first step. Second step, lift your head. Third step, reach out. Find a whisper of ha. Feel it all the way down. Anchor from the navel, and then close your mouth. Same breath, right out the nose. Left leg reaches out long. If you're pregnant or on your cycle, you can support your foot down, your hand to your shin, long, smooth breathing, or half happy baby. This your 40th day, make it smooth. Close your eyes, and absolute stillness is at the center of the intensity. Three, two, keep the breath going, change legs. Keep the breath. 2 knees in. Full stretch pose, legs out. So breath of fire. Or on your cycle, pregnant, long, smooth breathing. If you're pregnant, half happy baby pose. If you're shaking, if you're feeling dismantled, keep going, like you're breaking through the Earth's atmosphere and you're going to punch into a space that's still. Five, 4, 3, 2. Knees to chest, head, shoulders down. Feet to the floor, legs out long. Turn your palms open, breath into the abdomen, bright and strong and clear. The center of the body where we digest what comes in. Transform. Knees to chest. Head and shoulders lift, tuck your nose, whisper of ha. Keep the breath, close your mouth, out the nose. To modify, a hand across the shins, a hand behind the head. Make a ball. Pregnant, long, smooth breathing with your knees wide. If needed, head, shoulders on the floor. In the strength of this bind, what can you soften? the skin around your eyes, the hold of your hips, the tops of your shoulders. Curl into a ball. 5, 4, 3, 2. You're going to let it out. Feet down, palms open, legs long, 2 breaths. All of it moves through you. To knees to chest. Take it with you. Roll up, legs crossed, building your cross-legged seat or hopping onto a chair. Modify as ever, as needed. Hands up so high, out wide to 60 degrees. Shoulders drop. Make a fist. Peel your thumb away. Keep your fingers bent, but peel your palms open. Whisper of ha. Keep the breath, close the mouth, close the eyes. Little exhale right out the nose. Pregnant or on your cycle, long, smooth breath. Breathing in, lift your chin, add 3 sips, fill the front chest. Hold the breath, drop your chin, hook your thumbs, open your hands, reach your fingertips, and then chin up to release the breath. Inhale, fill the back. 3 sips, fill the front. Drop your chin, stay tall. Exhale. Last time, breathing in. Chin up, 3 sips. And stay. 2, 1. Release your thumbs and open wide. I am this. I am not only the body that feels, I am the sensation I am feeling. Uncross your legs, shake out your feet, shake out your knees, adjust yourself as you need to. So if you choose and you like to sit on the blanket, fabulous, set yourself up. I like to be flat to the mat. Whatever you need so that the tail goes slightly back and you're directly over the center of your pelvis. Hands high. If your knees are bent, you can pop blocks there. Turn right, fingertips down and fold. Inhale up, fingertips to the floor and fold. So you're leading with your heart. It's very tempting to round. It's very tempting, but you won't. Good. Work right there. Hands may get a little further towards the heels. A perfect place to work. Or the arms stay beside the ears. Hands up high and then fold. Eyes closed, building a steady sweetness. A break right in the middle of your day to be so quiet and free. 3, 2, 1. Hands go behind your back, fingertips to the floor. Lead with your heart. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Work here or fingertips inside your thighs. Work here or fingertips closer to your heels. Inhale up, exhale down. Good. Work here or hands on shins. Always a safe place to find your rhythm. Work here or fingertips. Your first 2 fingers fit around your big toe. Your thumb holds onto the fingernails, folding and rising. If it's not appropriate and you can feel a strain in your low back, put your hands on your shins or on the floor behind you. We go. Three, 2, 1. Sitting tall, legs crossed. Hop onto your blanket or whatever adjustment you need to make a full contact, the pelvic floor to the seat. Heels are under your knees, hands to thighs. Circle. Inhale across the front, exhale across the back. Reverse. Three, 2, and we pause right in the center. Stay simple, stay tall. Eyes are closed, body quiet, but feel there's an energy that continues inside of you. 3, 2, breath in, chin up, sip. Heart up, chin in, just stay full. Stay soft around at the body, loose the jaw, loose the face. Chin up to breathe out and notice what's happening. Where am I? Breath in, chin up, 3 sips. Pause, drop your chin, stay, soften your shoulders around it, stay so tall, soften your face around it. And then release. Notice. I am the sensation. I am that which feels the sensation. Look down, see your shins. Change the cross. Which one goes in front? Hands on shins, forward and back. Inhale and exhale. Good. Closing your eyes. Reach the top of your head a little further away from the floor. Notice if it's bumpy or jerky. And our goal here, smooth it out. Smooth it out. Eyes closed, steady on. Notice the rhythm, notice the pace. Pause tall. As you release, bring it into a kneeling posture and come back into that rhythm. That as the knees come closer, as the legs are parallel, the spine has more freedom from the pelvis. So kneeling, either hips on heels or a block between your feet. Or if you need to, sit on a chair, as long as the thighs are parallel. Inhale forward, exhale back, close your eyes, move and be moved. You are that which moves. You are that which senses the movement. And you are the movement. You are what you sense. I am that which initiates the move. I am the mover. I am that which is moved. And I am the movement. We go. Three, two, one. Inhale. 3 sips, go. Now pause the breath and rest around the breath, as though the breath has become your new skeleton. Chin up to release, feel it leave, land back in your bones. Again, inhale, chin up. 3 sips. Pause, tuck your chin, rest your body on the breath. Chin up, breathe out, rest back into your body. You are the breath. You are the body. Ekonkar, all of it, to stand. If you're off at all, this is Into the Wild on the playlist. Feet wide, knees soft, wag your tail, shake it out if you're sticky. Fingertips to your shoulders. Turn left, turn right. Good. Eyes closed. Your elbows so slightly raised. Your mouth corner so slightly raised. Elbows up. Mouth corners up. Three, two, one. Center. Inhale. Hands high. 3 sit. And widen. Release it all. Widen. Eyes closed. Notice. I am this. All of it. Everything you can feel. And the sensation itself. The body, the energy, the intelligence, the expanse, the boundary, the center, the periphery. I am this. Fingertips to your shoulders. Elbows up, elbows down. The arc line, right? The nucleus, the center of that great field you feel around you. The home of our protection, our projection, our perception. From temple to temple across the head, women, including across the nipples. This halo. Our sovereignty. Our excellence. Elbows a little higher, maybe together behind you. Inhale up, exhale down, elevate your state. Dignify this. Your job is not to hold yourself back in some past state of mind. Feel right now. And dignify this. Stay soft, stay open, stay bright and strong. All of it. Three, two, one. Hands up, inhale, sit. Interlace your fingers, wag your tail, shake it out, and the hands drop right down the center. Inhale up, exhale down. Charge, clear this field that you are. All the way to your knuckles. From your body to your knuckles, you extend that far in every direction. Your true form is a golden orb of energy. Feel this, all of it. Put your gratitude into this field. Everything it provides. Everything it protects you from. Everything it reminds you that you are. Put gratitude into this gesture, into this field. 3, 2. Hands high, inhale, fill your back. Lift your chin, fill your front. Balance between. Release your hands, your breath, your arms wide and down. The radiant body. The natural expression of joy that we are. The well-being. The body, the mind, the spirit, the force, the light. Down to your seat. Left shoulder to rise, right shoulder to drop. Right shoulder up, left shoulder down. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale, close your eyes and find the quiet. Notice the details, the grace. Keep it going. Change the breath. Inhale right shoulder, exhale left. Both shoulders up, both shoulders down. Inhale up, exhale down. Three, 2, and pause down. Turn left, turn right. Inhale left, exhale right. Reverse by inhaling right and exhaling left. Three, 2, 1. Feel, notice. Learning to check in. Learning to notice. Building the habit of noticing yourself. What did that just do? What did it make? Where do I feel it? How do I feel? Who am I as a result? We learn how to navigate our lives from that noticing. I just ate that. Notice. How do I feel? I just said that. Notice. How do I feel? This is how we direct ourselves. So frog, how do we feel? So frog, turning your blanket. Heels are on the blanket, balls of the feet are flat on the mat. Blocks can come out in front for support. If this is not right for your heels, knees, back, heart, body, lay down. Put the strap behind your knees or not. Put your hands behind your knees and then straighten and bend the legs. 54, that's your frog on your back. Or hips up, heels up. And exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. 54 frogs. I'm still going slow, loves. If you finish, sit it down. I'll meet you there. 5. 10. Mm-hmm. 20. 30. 40. 4, 3, 2, 1. Set your blocks aside. Sit right in the middle of your blanket, your bolster. Heart stays high. Heels wide, feet wide. Let your knees fall one in, one out, like great wipers. And dropping your right knee down into the floor, reach your right hand high, open it up. Circle the shoulder, the elbow of the right wrist. Take the congestion of the right thigh, bring it all the way out the body. And then if you choose, right hand to your foot, to your ankle, drawing heel to hip. Change sides. And the left knee down. Left hand high. Circle the shoulder, the elbow, the wrist. Pause, work here, or reach back, holding the ankle, holding the foot, heel to hip, chest is broad. Again, this Saturday we'll keep opening the front body. Keep opening, keep fortifying the heart, as we did last time, just a little further. Back to center. Sitting tall, legs crossed. Pause your playlist, set it aside. Hands on thighs, notice. An awareness of clarity and ability. An awareness of beauty and bliss. Kundalini is the divine form of energy in the world, of energy in our lives, and in our bodies, and in our words, and in our thoughts. All pervasive. I am the maker. I am that which is made. I am the making in between. Awaken. It is not a question. It is an opportunity to remember. We fall and we forget and we get small and we get cranky and testy. And very often it's when we're beginning something we're not sure of, or something's going on too long that we're when is it going to end? Or maybe it's coming to an end and we don't want it to, or we don't know how to conclude, but what if it doesn't come back? Satanama, birth, life, death, rebirth, all things in this cycle. Trust this cycle, trust this flow, remembering in every aspect, Awaken. I am this flow. I am what flows. Siriwa, hey Guru, the great praise for this wisdom, the great thanks. 3 times with me. Feel the clockwise coil of energy through your body, out the top of your head as we make this sound. 3 last minutes. Awaken, Satanama, Siriwa, hey Guru. 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 Akonkara Satanama Siriwa Heiru. Akonkara Satanama Siriwa Heiru. Two more. Akonkara Satanama Siriwa Heiru. One more. Akonkara Satanama Siriwa Heiru. And be still. The breath is free. Thank you for this day of knowing my value. Help me remember that it is a miracle to be here, and to disregard the miracle is to misunderstand life. Each of us has purpose, and we don't have to be in full comprehension of our purpose to earn our place here. Drum into my cells that I am enough. Expand my limits for accepting my majestic existence. And help me know and trust that I am an extension of the great good of the world. Hands wide and high. Breathing in, fill the back, chin up, 3 sips. Thumbs to the forehead center. I am this Satnam, the true self. Magnificent. 8 count Sat, 2 count Nam. Inhale. Sat. Nam. Satnam. I see myself. I see you. 40 days later. Be full, be free. Use it up, make more. Tomorrow we begin again. No energetic progress is reversible. We know more about this experience now, this experience of self and bone and blood and breath. And we can't lose that when we begin to do something new tomorrow. Satanama. It is a spiral. It is gathering us up. It is gathering us in. Kundalini is an upward and inward evolution. We will begin a new sequence tomorrow, and we will harvest and gather with us everything that we've found, because it's explained more of who we are more fully. We'll take that knowledge of ourselves everywhere we go. If you do no kundalini further from this, you cannot go backwards. You cannot reverse your progress. Tomorrow we begin again, but we begin from here. Load the new playlist. It's up on Spotify. If you can't find it, go to my website under practice, under daily. Right there, it's a button. Tack! If you don't use Spotify, it will show you the playlist, and you can then rebuild that in whatever player you prefer. I would recommend it, even just to have in case you like. There is a benefit there, and there is a benefit to silence. There are new oils. The information's up on the website. And a newsletter went out this morning. If you're signed up and you didn't get it, you can see it. It says blog on the website. It's always there. Google and Yahoo have created some new filters, so we're losing our ability to communicate. If you want it, email me again directly, marthamcalpin@yahoo.com. I will answer you. We will be in direct contact in our contact information. And ideally, this will make it better. But otherwise, you can read it every Thursday as you like. The information is there. Next Thursday is the American Thanksgiving. I will teach next Thursday 9 a.m. and the Friday following 9 a.m. That way you have time to be with your families as you need to, but you can still start the day here and you can bless your families with all this juice. Absolutely. Any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will be back tomorrow at noon to balance the vayus. We had 10 bodies and now 5 vayus. So much is inside of you.